Alright. Waiting for that green light. Yet again. Yeah! Doing it up, doing it up. Oh, alright, looks like we're live. Welcome back. I'm Jade Monkey, and this is another live stream of Primitive Plus The Journey. We will be adding to the base today, I hope, without any incident. If you've watched the streams the last two streams, you know that things got a little hectic. But I hope things are a little more calmed down. I'm not actually sure. So Commander says you are butt. Thanks, bro. You're the best. Thanks, bro. All right, so we're gonna try to add to some more of the defenses like we tried to do earlier. Let's see if we can actually get this situated. Now, prior to this, we'll probably show it again here inside of this episode. Some of the armored crop plot action. We'd done it in the previous episode, but we got attacked so much that we kind of had a hard time showing it. So we'll try to do it again. I'll try to do most of that during the daylight time, because I know it's a bit hard to see, especially on stream for you guys. Alright, so this pillar right here, we started off in the corner. If you saw last time when we got hit, this front side had less firepower. We've got some species X here. I did replace some of those. And we've got more species floating back over here, which are okay. We'll have to re-up on those eventually, but I think this is probably our weakest corner at the moment. Ooh, what was that right back there? Oh, see, it was a plant. Shit. Thought it was an animal of some sort. So back up here in this corner, we're going to try to add another tower, because I know this stuff back here seems to be doing okay. Again, could be better, but again, I think this is probably the weakest point. So we'll see if we can actually re-up on this. I don't think I have all the proper parts. Ooh, yes I do. Alright, and this is a guess, because again, we're all still kind of noobs here on Primitive Plus. But we are going to try to go vertical. It seems to help with some of the teardown swoopage, so we'll see if that makes a difference for us. We're going to go ahead and just kind of place some of these platforms like up and out. Usually these first pieces here are just to get back up to the top itself. We'll probably re-up on these and actually get like some trapdoors and stuff so people can't just come skeezing up on them, but for now we're just going to try to go up. Oop, there we go. I think that's a terror bird sitting outside. It's terrifying. Trying to get that stat point. Get it. Alright, this could be a good start for the first couple matches, maybe. At least on the lower level. Let's see if we can't get another stage that's a bit higher. Because I know the biggest problem, I think, in Primitive Plus, at least it's been for us, is having people with gigas come by and then start chomping the shit. So you know what? Now that I said that, I think I'm going to try this. We're going to jump shot this. Oof, almost had it right there. We put this on a lower one so I can actually hit it. Hit it! Let's see who else we got in chat. We got Caleb, what's up? We also got Vamp Diva 05, what's up? What's going on? She says, or he says, I think your Server 49 videos are awesome. Thank you. On a side note, I know we'll be doing some more. I'll be posting some more of those because I have tons of footage still from 49 that I've yet to actually edit and put out there. So that's definitely not the end of the story. Things got pretty. Ah, shit. You know what? That fucking misplaced. That definitely was some of the story that happened, but it was quite funny actually. Shit, we need just a little bit more wood. Let's see if we can't skis that real quick. My legs! I hope this terror bird doesn't fuck me up. See if we can't ski some more wood. Quickly! Quickly, before you die! So yeah, I know it's dark, so I've been trying to really throw down a lot of those torches outside, so I hope that helps. See if we can. Is there any more like quick wood over here? Yes, a couple trees. Really don't want to hit that Brano because I know he's gonna be wrecking my life. Oh sweet, what's up, Swift? Swift Razor's back. What's up, dude? Homeboy's a regular. And usually Ben is, and usually Andre's there. I'll have to take a look here in a minute. I don't want to get caught with my pants down out here. Again, we're on PvP, so you know. What's up? We got Chrome Platinum. What's up, dude? I don't think I've seen you before on the stream, or at least I don't recall. What's up? Welcome. For anybody that just joined, looks like maybe a few of you did. We're just trying to add to some of the base defenses here in Primitive Plus. So we'll see if we can't get moving along with this stuff here. And we're starting on this tower here, and I want to go a bit taller before I actually start putting some more of the actual, I guess you would call them like plateaus or platforms. We're actually going to put the species X. It's always a bitch to get up here, right? And like not fall on your ass. Oh, come on, I almost got that stat point. I guess I could use a stat point selector, huh? Yep, let's try that. That on Xbox is your select or double square button. Yes, I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Alright, so the thought here, and I hope you get, oh nice, the sun's coming up, perfect timing. So the thought here is to kind of get things that are exposed to the air, because that way we don't have to mess around with irrigation. So my thought is to do two boomerangs, like two L shapes, one that would go out in this direction, and one that would go out in this direction. And then when we go up a bit, we do some in this direction, and then we do some in this direction. That way everything has ample access to water. And the reason why I'm doing the L shape here on the inside is mostly because hopefully things can't reach into it, or if they reach into it, they have to kind of play the risk game of stepping on spikes, which here is a big deal. And maybe I'm totally wrong on this, and maybe these are entirely too low. That's possible. It's totally possible. We learned quite a bit here in Primitive Plus up to this point. So you know what? I'm going to try doing the jump thing when this isn't on my selection modifier right here. Let's see if we can put it right there. And that, what is that, down? See if I can down slap that. Nope. Well, it was worth a shot. So I think on the inside here, we might have to put this bad boy on the outside if we're going to swing out. Right? Is that right? Yes. Alright, we'll slap those up here, and we might need a few more of these tiles. And then you can see, I'll back up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about with the whole swinging them wide. Yeah, let's jump down. We need more pieces. I thought I had enough, but we do not. You know what I did do? I covered up my ladder like a jackass. What a dickhead. Alright, we'll have to replace that. The other question is, do I have enough damn wood? Yes, thank goodness. Alright, I'm pretty sure I put more of these pillars and stuff on the inside. We'll see if we can't check chat right quick. Let's see what's going on. What's up? We got, was it Cooper Top's dad? We saw him before. What's up, man? He's becoming a regular, yes? I did not put it in Mr. Cankles. This has to be in, I think, the Therazine. Maybe? Maybe? Yes. We'll add 5. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll certainly try it. I'm going to risk it and grab the crop plots in hopes that I don't get shot in my face. And we'll see if we can't grab some water too. See if this gets us. Alright. Maybe a little bit of food. Alright, it's daylight, thank goodness, right? So finally everybody can see. So just before we head back up, you can kind of see some of that like boomerang that's aiming in towards us here, and then that second layer is going to go outward. Hopefully that's tall enough. I'm just taking a big fat wild guess here and saying that it might be, but we'll see. The thought is that it's going to give us coverage here by the door, so if someone decides to pick or hack at the door, they're going to get plenty of fire from this tower, and the bigger stack over here. And I think even this one's on high, so this will probably hook shot a few people standing away from the door, and from this entry point over here. This is still pretty weak sauce, but this is kind of working for now. We'll probably get rid of this, but we definitely left the lid off so people get shot in the face. Because when people are hacking at the door, they kind of have to stay in one spot, so that's where the Species X really come into play. I really screwed myself up by blocking my ladder, for sure. And we'll see if we can't squeeze a couple of these as being armored plots too. We'll see if we can't get away with some of that. Alright, I hope I don't eat shit on the spikes. Really, I hope I don't. I'm going to use that snap cycling. Get it in there, come on. Snap cycling is great, but it's also, if anybody's played with it, you know what I mean, where sometimes it has a mind of its own. It'll just kind of like pop snap somewhere else. Kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, and we should be able to swing these bad boys over in this direction in hopes, and if I did this right, and I've been known to do this incorrectly, if we did this right, we should see more of like a plenty of coverage with water. Yep, it looks like a plus from the top, but one of the L's hooks outward and the other one hooks in towards the base, which hopefully keeps everything off of touching reach. Yeah, you know, I think it's about the same level as the other tower, so this is probably pretty high. I don't think we have any hills for anything big to kind of lean over. We should be okay. Let's see if we can't do this with... I did bring the crop plots, didn't I? Yes. Thank goodness. Let's see if we can't squeeze this into some armored crop plots, yes? Better question. Did I just fucking block myself? Okay, no. Whew. See if I can reach that second... Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're gonna try this. I haven't tried this previously. I have done this in standard. I have not done this in primitive, so I'm a kind of a noob when it comes to all this. Now, as far as you do the armored crop plots, and again, this is review for people that actually watched the whole thing yesterday. I did publish it today, so it's probably new for a lot of people that did not watch the stream. You try to get this bad boy centered on there as much as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and throw some of this fert in there now. Should have done this when it actually rained, right? That's usually the best time. I'm sure most people know, but in case you don't, if it rains, it's all you really need to irrigate these. You don't really need to keep them constantly irrigated as long as they have access to the sky. You know what I did not do? I did not bring any thatch rooftops. We might actually have to go farm those. We'll go ahead and place this down here. And the idea behind the thatch tops, rooftops, is actually, yeah, I think I can craft it. Hold up. Ooh, nice. Dude, lucky. Pure luck. Oof, not enough though. Shit. Alright, we might have to get more wood. Get the ladder, get the ladder. You know what would be nice to have with us? A frog. I think the frog ate shit yesterday. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's our 10th frog we've lost up to this point. I don't know, has anyone else counted? We got, what do you think, Swift? I'm actually reading through the chat real quick. We got, was it Pure Purge Man says, hi, can I join? We are on server 26. The only stipulation is that you be a good citizen and you establish yourself a little bit. Well, more than a little bit. I'd say a decent amount, just to show that you're not a troll and that you know how to like live around the different resources and whatnot. So that means not blocking any spawns and all that good stuff. Actually, speaking of which, I think if we're done here, we might actually head over to Blue Ob because we had a, I guess you would call it like a metal satellite base. We do that typically. And we got a little overzealous and we placed down some foundations close to some spawns and we actually have to go clean that up. So that'll either be on this stream or I'll just probably do it off camera. It just depends on how fast or not fast the shit goes. You never know. I mean, last time I was planning on doing this last night and things got hectic. Alright, we'll build a couple of these and you'll see why we did those. And I think I brought the railings. Let me just go ahead and check so we don't have to keep going back. Alright, that should be enough thatch, I think, for now. Love the walking speed. Perfect time to check the chat. Gamer Noob. Hi! We got Awesome Kid 1000. Awesome. If I can get in, I can talk to you in game chat. I mean, I guess. Sometimes I'm in game chat. MBT Gaming says, is this official? Always, always. This is official primitive, to be more specific. Official primitive is pretty crazy. And a lot of people that have been watching the stream and the series, because again, this kind of complements the episodes that both BioLazer and myself have been putting out. Mine specifically is called Primitive Plus The Journey, but you can always check out his stuff too, because we're playing at the same time on his channel, and that should be in the card there in the upper right hand corner and in the description below, and that's BioLazer. But I think he recently posted stuff on this base earlier on, and it's actually pretty funny because we discovered you can light each other on fire pretty easily. I did not know that. So yeah, if we don't have a new episode here, then it'll be on BioLazer's channel or vice versa. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these railings. And another thing I've seen, especially when people raid, is they'll lob shots onto your crop plots and actually start shooting them down, especially with flame arrows, because here flame arrows are a thing. I think you can craft them in your regular inventory. Yes, you can. Flaming arrow. 4 thatch, 1 gunpowder, super cheap, and 3 fiber. So I mean, when you do the math, it's pretty easy, right? If you got crossbows and longbows and all that good stuff. Let's check this Therian. I know he's got the goods on him. Right up his feather gooch. Nice. Okay, we got a few. That'll work. Ah, look, we have ladders here. What a jackass. What an asshole. Alright, we'll put some of these torches in the Therian. Alright, do I have enough? I should. We'll get a couple more pieces of this just in case I need. Oh, let me grab those ladders too. Look at the latency. Latency usually means an attack, so I hope it's not us. Slowly but surely we're getting to these towers, right? Holy shit. Am I really that heavy? My goodness. I guess we'll throw some of these on the ground. Ugh. Can never have enough light. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the greed is real. I'm not crouched, I'm standing. That is very nice, Mr. Andrew there in the chat. It's pretty ignorant to say that you're a tribe, sir. Okay, slowly making our way to the top. Okay, so we put the one column down. The reason why we place it there, and it does have to be very specific, you have to do it when it's got the little nubbin sticking on top. Boom, just like that. And it basically creates two layers. So you can definitely snap on top of this bad boy. You know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring a hatch frame like a shithead. I knew I forgot something, but it's okay. We'll continue with this. We can place around the edges. You normally can't place these stone railings because these actually help with people pot-shotting, like I said, with flame arrows. Boop, boop. It also makes your Species X can hookshot things, and I think it makes it more difficult, at least with the railings, for things to get chomped. Now, obviously, if something's really above it, you're going to get your shit chewed pretty easily. But the way to kind of attach these different... Oh, fuck, you know what I did not do? I'm not in far enough for this. You know what, we're going to have to do it one up. Because since I'm 2 layers out, I just realized this off the top of my head. Obviously, you can't go further out than 2, so me trying to place this thatch foundation just on the outside is no dice until I go completely down. I guess we could do that too. We're going to have to do it either way. Let's try this. We'll place the crop plot right... We'll do it right next to it, and we'll see if we can't, because we're going to do them both, right? So this will just be us kind of getting ahead. Go ahead and place this one in the same fashion. We'll do it just a scotch closer. And I hope I lined everything up, because again, I didn't try this yet in primitive, except for last night, under fire. Kobe! And we'll place this little nubbin just under the platform. Let's see if this works. It should. Go ahead and hit in the snap cycling. Ugh, it's such a bitch when it's close to a column. It really doesn't want to snap. We might have to go all the way to the floor with this one. At least to show the... Oh! It just had it right there. Ah, snapping is so fickle. Ooh, that was so good. I was about ready to give up on that shit. Alright, let's see if it snapped correctly, right? Oh, thank goodness. Jeez. It's torture. Okay, so what you want to do when you actually want to put the railings on the outside is you put these thatch foundations. And again, if anybody's done the double layer walls, you know what I'm talking about, how you put those fence foundations and then you can double up the different walls. If not, I'm sure we're going to have a video on it at some point or another. That's typically how we build these days, but now you can see that these railings will actually snap to where this thatch ceiling is sitting currently. And then when these actually attach themselves to the platform, you can take away the thatch foundations. But since we have a boomerang corner over here, I'll probably leave this one just in case, because apparently I have not been lining this shit up. So you should be able to leave... Oh, whoops, I just did the railing like a pro. What a good dude. Alright, let's get the thatch ceiling. Does it say thatch ceiling? Give it to me. Come on, get it. Get it. Give me the dialogue. Thatch ceiling. Ah, thank goodness. It does work. Alright, so since we have to get our hatch frame, because I'm so awesome at remembering stuff. Oh, don't die. Oh, that was close, right? Oh. Alright, so let's grab this hatch frame. Let's dump some of this extra weight. Shit. Ooh, or can I make a hatch frame? Oh, I can make one. What a jackass, right? What a dickhead. Alright, hey, at least it saves us a journey and we're lightened up. Sweet! Alright, so let's grab this. Let's see if we can't get some of that foundation to come back down too. So we can get that other one lit. Gotta love the stat points in this game. Hey, but you know what? I'll take that extra snap cycling they gave us, right? Because that's still way better than what we had, which was nothing. before. I don't know if I'll be able to reach the floor with this, but we'll get pretty close because we're going to have to make another pit stop back into the dino pen. But hopefully this will get us in the right place. Ah, we're getting kind of close. I don't think we're going to, I think we're going to be like 1 or 2 off. What a dickhead. Alright, that's close enough. We'll just keep going on the top. At least it got us started, right? Did I just block myself like a shithead? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so coming back up here, and you guys saw this again yesterday. The beauty of this is when this is in place like this, and you've got these railings sitting on the side, you can then place on top because of this little nub right here. You can finally place the hatch frame. Okay, finally caught up. Right. I can cycle that. Boom. Right there. Look at that. Fucking amazing. And apparently it's riding so close to the surface of this, this always receives water, but yet it can't be piked. Or at least it's resistant to being piked. I don't know, like I said, I haven't tested it in primitive, but you can even stick a door on top of this shit. How tight is that? And then we can actually just reach right there in the crevasse and start dumping more of the fertilizer inside. And again, I was showing this yesterday, and I think I got shot right in my face. You can empty your remote, use the your good old drinks inside of there. Did I already plant that? I did, didn't I? Yes. All right, we good. So I think we might have enough for a hatch frame door. Yes. Maybe. Just maybe. Yes. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. And even with the hatch frame door, if I'm not mistaken, this will still receive water because again, this is riding so close. And the Species X will be able to shoot above the hatch frame, the door, and the railing. Super, super tight. Like that's what I'm talking about. So clearly they're going to have to start attacking some of these other spots to actually get to it. And if we were to fortify some of this, let me get an aerial view. If we were to fortify some of this with spikes, obviously the big thing in primitive is going to be like gigas that can go and chomp it. You start to really, they have to trade off the getting enraged / taking damage, not only from the Species X, but it's extremely hard for them to reach down and chew on them. It's not impossible, it's totally possible, but they definitely are going to have to start risking like, okay, how much damage can I really take before I got to back off? And that's kind of the game we're playing, right? I know I had food, right? Yes, there it is. Check it out. What's up? We got Mikey Novokita Prime Plus. Correct. Purge Man said, "Are you calling me a goblin?" Triggered. That's funny. No, I'm not calling you a goblin. Unless you would like to be called a goblin. Then I guess we could accommodate you. Hopefully I didn't create like a little wedge right here. I think I might have. Let's see if we can't get to our... We'll see if we can't get the rest of this other piece over there. And we'll fill up our little canteen. My legs! My fucking legs! Well, at least the torch is still going, right? And we'll probably get a piece of this, like, done, and you guys will get the idea how the rest goes, and we'll obviously do the rest off camera, and then we'll probably swing over, I think we have time to swing over to Blue Ob, and we'll kind of show what not to do as a good citizen, especially in this server, and I think for most servers are like that. You really got to maintain, like, as long as you, I mean, again, you can PvP, it's a PvP server, right? Like, obviously you're going to bring aggro to yourself, but I think in most any server, no matter what you do, being a good citizen is a big deal, because otherwise people are just going to be up your ass and be like, hey, why are you such a prick? And rightfully so, right? I mean, shit. Alright, dumping this wood. We get what? We're getting a hatch frame. We need a couple pieces of thatch. I think we got enough. If we can grab another railing, I think we need that. At least we can make some, right? Yes. Alright, that works. And we should have enough of the pillars to complete that one side so we can finish that top piece. Yes. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Ooh, we need the water. Almost forgot the water. I'm taking a while to like guess here that it's gonna rain hopefully before that 100 units of water like runs out. Typically I do this with like 3 water jars and usually like half fill the crop plots, because let's be honest, by the time, unless you're playing in Scorched Earth, it's gonna rain. I mean, it rains in Scorched, but it takes a long ass time. Anybody who plays who knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, yes, rain. I can run unscathed. Oh yeah, and speaking of the Primitive Plus and the different series that we got running, obviously I'm going to be posting mine. Was going to do it today, but again, got behind a lot of crazy shit going on. Still editing that. That should be up tomorrow, and we might stream again tomorrow. It just depends on how things are going. I'll make sure this is intersecting the ground properly. Yep, we got intersection all the way through. And what I typically do, and again, sorry if anybody already knows this, but once you kind of get down low like this, if you kind of see a gap, I like to go ahead and place again, and then just start hitting the snap cycle, and then eventually you get it to punch through the ground one more time. It's good measure, because if someone clips it, or sometimes it doesn't register as a complete intersection or penetration, haha, penetration, and then it'll basically not let you build out any further. So the other kicker is, I know not all these would be armored up the first time, because obviously we didn't do enough farming, because we had to do some other protective type stuff. But if you're not getting these armored, it's kind of a race to see, okay, can I get these to grow before somebody comes by and throws all this shit out, right? I mean, I think it's just like that in standard too. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to get to, right? All right, we'll get this placed. We'll get you here. Let's see if we can't play Super Mario Brothers on the outside. Don't die, please don't die. Super Mario. Oh shit, that was close. All right, the real question is, how am I gonna live through this when I drop it, right? Oof. I'm gonna try something stupid. Yep, that was dumb. I missed it entirely. Damn it, Janet! You know, can I reach that from here? No, I can't. We might just have to bite the bullet and then put some extra thatch foundations around the outside, right? Ooh. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Alright, here's to me not dying, right? Oh, please. My legs! Ooh, it's close. I didn't really plan that. I kind of forgot. It's like super hard to jump over those railings, right? Oof. If I fall one more time, I'm going to eat shit. Yeah, I usually have these planned out better, but this one's kind of like, I keep building in my own face. Alright, so we're finally back up here. Let's get this last hatch frame on top. I think we can squeeze it in. I don't think I've tried it like with the hatch frame here and then one over here. But this should be a nice... Oh, yes. Look, that's fucking pretty. We'll go ahead and use all the water units in here just to help it out. And we got enough species, or I'm sorry, not species, but oh, look at it, it's already growing. You know, I should have divvied it up between these two, right? No, she's got 187. That should be more than enough. Take a look at our handiwork. Let's see, do I have enough for hatch frame? Please, please, please. I think I do, right? Ah, I don't, of course. I'm missing stone. Well, we'll come back up here and fix it, but you guys get the idea. This is definitely how this works. And I don't think I can recoup myself from doing another hatch frame out this far. Ooh, you know what? I can reach that. Thatch ceiling, demolish, yes. Ooh, knock on wood. I hope I don't need shit. I hope this is the thatch thing next to me, not the one I'm standing on. And we'll leave this one too, because I'm not sure. I think we'll need this one for this guy when we do this little wing out here. But let me go ahead and pop backwards so you guys can see what's going on. And there you have a pretty good idea of how some of this, not sniper towers, but defense towers are going to work out here. We might drop down a few more pillars and maybe go out a bit further, get a bit more aggressive out in the zone, because it's really, in Primitive Plus, it seems to be about setting up this perimeter. You can see it right there with the spike walls and the pillars that go all the way around, and then maintaining that distance with Species X, so it keeps people off your walls. So if they're trying to like chump on your walls, they're getting hammered by the towers and obviously stuff inside your base as well. I think our biggest weak point is obviously the hill. We were mostly going for undercover when we first started. I'm sure you guys have seen that earlier, but it's definitely hindered us a few times. We've had a lot of people camp up there and take shots on us. As yesterday's stream was proof, right? And we kind of knew that, and we're actually trying to address it. And then I was just hoping we could get away with it at the time, but not the case. Not the case. But thankfully, nothing's happened so far, so I'm thankful for that. All right, so let's take a look and see what else we got here. How much time do we have left? I think we might be able to skeet over there by Blue Ob, so we can kind of show people how to be a good and or bad citizen. I think I should be able to check chat. Now, I'm definitely juggling this when I fly, and I hope I don't fly into any Species X. That's been known to happen. So if that's the case, I might put the stream to a halt, but we'll see. Let me empty myself out here. And so I think you guys got a pretty good idea of how some of these like little snipper towers work. I know when we first started this, we did just a little bit of research on like YouTube and stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff out there like how the hell do you keep people off your dick? So I hope this helps at least a little bit with that. 'Cause yeah, it's been a journey so far, like not to be cliche, but you know, you learn a lot, probably the most from getting your ass kicked. Right? Isn't that true in real life too? Like the really fucked up shit you usually learn the most from. Alright, we'll fill up our water jar because I have a feeling we'll need it up there, and I hope I don't die when we're up in the north. It has a tendency to happen for me quite a bit. And this is like our 10th pterodon as well, so I hope she doesn't eat shit either. We need her! I think the weight on the pterodon's pretty weak sauce. So I hope she can handle just this little amount of weight I have on me, because I'd have to wear fur up there in blue, because blue is definitely in the winter zone. Now, we're going to take down what we have, but we're going to put up just like a little forged smelty spot on pillars only. And that is the key. It has to be on pillars, or else it's going to interfere with spawning. I might as well get rid of this fertilizer, right? Like, I don't want to get caught with all this fertilizer on me. I should probably just use the filter. Just use it. What a dick. I love the Therazine. Even though we don't have saddles for these in primitive, they're still badass for gathering stuff. Love those guys. Alright, I'm hoping this guy can handle it. Oof, she's a little fat. I run a little fat. Oh, it's because she's got concrete pillars on her. Maybe shave those down just a bit. It might help. Okay. We'll dump this and we should be good to go. I hope I've got enough food. I don't know. It's been a while since I run like pterodons like cross country like this. I usually build this, yes? And I don't know if there's shit going on in the server. I hope I don't get caught up and shot down, but I guess we'll find out really fast. Sadly enough, I don't really know where we should stay or not stay when it comes to like getting shot. So, we'll roll the dice. If we get shot down, then you can be like, oh, I saw that asshole get shot down. Ooh, wait. We are on green. Where the hell's blue? Is that blue or is that red? We don't typically, or at least I don't typically build down in the south. It's usually like in the east or in the north. So I'm a little disoriented. Oop, that's blue right there. Let's see if we can't get like an aerial view going too, so you guys can kind of see what's going on around us. And I can see what's going on around us. I don't really know. Yeah, there's redwood biome. That makes sense. Sorry, I got my gamma turned up because I know when I record and stuff and do streams, it's very, very dark at night, and in turn, it's very, very bright during the day. There we go. There's blue. Oh shit! Coming up on somebody's base. Who the heck is that? Oh, all right. I didn't know that's where they lived. Alright, cool. We'll stay clear of that, right? Definitely don't want anything to do with any of whatever the hell's going on. What mountain is this? Alright, that should be Volcano if memory serves me correctly. Alright, let's go ahead and get some stammies, right? Yeah! Please don't get caught. Actually, what gets me the most of those new tames, the Baroks. Oh, there's Pegomastix. Fuck you. Yeah, Pegos are a nice, interesting little addition, right? You land on the beach to get your stam, and he's like, "Thanks, dude. I got your wallet. Thanks for the Jordans, you punk ass." And I don't know what those like hedgehog things are. They look like badgers, but they like basically hide in the ground, then they grab your shit. Yeah, terrifying, fucking terrifying. This Terry stamina leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it? All right, let's check out what we got going on here. Swift Razor. Okay, he left his gamer tag. All right, cool, cool. Vamp Diva said, "And are the Ascendants gone? Like us, the Ascendants? Like on 49?" That is correct. They've been gone for well over a year. They basically left and got dissolved when we left. We left 49, basically. We were alpha and we wiped it. And then we were going to play with a bunch of people. Did I fucking miss it like a shithead? And then a bunch of people punked out. So we're like, fuck it. We're just going to leave the server because we just wanted to play with all those people anyway. So we out. That was cool. So we got to play like on the center. We got to play on all kinds of cool stuff. It was pretty much right when the center came out. So we got to play there, alpha out there, have crazy battles. And spoiler alert, I'll be doing some videos on that too. I know, and that's super old, right? Like I need to get to that content, just like I need to get to 49 content. But like so much cool shit happened there. Just trying to turn this stuff as quick as we can, as quick as I can. Yeah, I wish I had a Wii, right? I wish I had an editor. It'd be so much faster. A lot of these big YouTubers actually do have editors, so that makes sense. See, I crunch the numbers on that shit. I'm like, damn, dude, did they not sleep? How does that shit work? Almost a blue ob. Almost. It's right there under, obviously, the blue obelisk if nobody's been there. I love the north. I think it's great. It's the best anti-troll place. Keeps people off your nuts. So I don't know what's going on in chat. Pac-Man says, I am a true gamer. I am a true gamer. Oh, that's his gamer tag. What's up, Polaris69? What's up, dude? I just saw him in global chat here. What's up, B? Oof, I might have to turn my gamma down. We're going into the fucking whiteout zone. I think that is melted cheese down there. Their old base. Oop, I'm running into somebody else's base. I want to make sure I'm not getting into that. Horny. What did that guy say? How horny are you for what? No, I don't know. I didn't even see it. Alright, sweet. We're almost there. So yeah, the basic gist is we got a little too overzealous and we threw foundations down in a spot that is pretty heavy on, well, it is heavy on metal and obsidian, and that's just bad form. So that is not being a good citizen on any server, and we're just gonna go clean it up. And actually, we talked to a few people about it, and oddly enough, we shot an episode today, and it'll come out on BioLazer's channel, but be looking for that one where we basically catch somebody trying to skis on the base. You'll see. It'll make sense when he posts it. It'll probably be in like a day or two. Almost there. So close. So close. See how much we can get actually broken down here. We should have enough for stuff to come spawning back, but I don't know how much we'll have time for in the stream, but we'll see. You guys will get the gist. We made it, finally. So putting pillars down, in case anybody doesn't know, I'm just going to reiterate this. Pillars cause things to not be built around you, but it keeps things spawning in, i.e. Trees, rocks, obsidian, all that good stuff. Look at how pro I am at getting on top of this. We'll just do this. So we're basically just going to break this down and then basically convert everything over to just a pillar foundation. It'll be a lot smaller. I think he was more surveying over here than anything else. But obviously if I take down the foundations, everything's going to break, so. Oh, yeah, we might as well show the inside, right? So these different like spaghetti layers and stuff on top are kind of keep people from picking. And we definitely saw it was BioLazer that did this. I think it's kind of funny. He let me put a couple meat traps in here because dude, if you've not been in the north, you know, or you should know that food is a fucking thing up here. Because you're constantly cold, so I need to make sure I'm staying on top of it. But oh, jeez, look at the lag, right? Gotta make sure I'm staying on top of it by making these little trap baits. Yep, and these are a lot of food. So if we do this right, this is basically an endless supply in Primitive Plus of food. This is fucking great. So we'll use a little bit off the bird, and hopefully this will keep dropping. But anyway, so if you come in here, we got it obviously double layered, right? And again, doing the double layered, we also guarded it with ramps on the side, because again, picking is a thing here. So we got the double doors. That's not going to stand up for too long, but look at what my boy did here. Fucking great. He puts the ladder at 80, so when you pike the door, you're gonna lose the ladder. Fucking I'm so proud of my boy. Fucking great. And then in here, same idea. Again, airlock with the trap. And then these are all double layered walls. So this is pretty hot, pretty nice. But yeah, the only downside is we should have done it on actual ceilings. Actually, you know, I should try. I got enough of this. Let's see if I can make, because I hate to break a. I don't think this works like this. I don't think I've ever tried it. We'll try to put a ceiling down where a foundation is, right? See if that does anything. I think it just snaps to the top, if I'm not mistaken. This is risky. I might lose a lot. Ooh. I'm hoping I can do the hot swap, you know, like when you've got thatch and you try to swap it out, but I don't. It usually snaps above or below, or it just says you can't. Well, anyways, we'll have to work our way from the top down. But I think everybody gets the idea. So yeah, I basically have to sit here and break all this down, but it's what you should do. We shouldn't have built foundations up here in the first place. Again, this is such a hot zone, especially with glitched obsidian and carbon and stuff, right? So let's take a look real quick. This is such a hot zone. I love blue ob so much. See, look at that. So armored. What a dick. Alright, you know, that reaches around, what, 40 minutes or so? I don't want to make this too much longer, so that'll do it for this live stream of Primitive Plus, The Journey. Don't forget to check out the actual series of episodes that I do on my channel and on BioLazer's channel. Be sure to check that out in the card in the upper right-hand corner and in the description below. If you like my content, consider giving me a little subby doodles. And definitely check out the other series I've got running on my channel. I've got the BoiFriendSquad PvP Series and the Saga of Server 49. Alright, we'll see you all next time, and thanks for watching. Deuces!